4-game home run streak. 29 for Polanco, even though Acuna hit 2 more.
Okay, Singy, we're in for a treat today. The home run streak this dude is on.
It's insane
remarkable.
What he has done.
Seriously, Boog. He's been playing like Freddie Freeman in the 2024 World Series. Seeing the ball right
There's
out
5
of the
home runs in the
and
last
making
4
them pay
games.
Game after game.
Polanco hit 5 in that 4-game series. He hit another one yesterday, so he's got 6 in the last 5. Polo's got 6 in the last 5. Acuna's got 5 in the last 4. And a 4-game home run streak.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just
Logan Evans,
now.
4-2, ERA way up at the 580.
Number 73. And Singy, it's unique
Whip at
these
163.
days, he's more of a pitch to contact.
Let's see if he can change the narrative.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Oh, Brewers, A's, Yankees interested in acquiring Rafael Devers.
Next pitch is downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Rizzo.
Lawrence Butler, Braves, Astros, Reds.
Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals.
I think he needs to go to the Braves.
A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Dylan Cruz.
Well, he's starting to become a pretty big part of this team. Last month earning the National League Rookie of the Month honors. And you look at the steps that a young player takes. It's Rookie of the Month, maybe Rookie of the Year. Finds himself an All-Star and maybe an MVP down the road. But right here and right now, he's looking to continue
Jacob
to do
Young
damage.
doing Jacob Young
that one
things.
gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now
Got him.
Tag at second, and he's
Acuna played that perfectly.
The hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that
Make it 2
single
outfield
into a
assists
double,
in
but
2 nights for
unfortunately thrown out
Acuna.
at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Way to field your position, Logan.
And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. And on the
Kenzie
hill,
Gore,
Mackenzie
5-2,
Gore.
2.17 ERA. He's looking
And
like
should be fun to watch.
he was last year for us. Acuna, 2 solo homers last night. He's got 28 on the year, 43 RBIs, 313 average.
So far, you hope he can maintain it because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hit weakly on the ground. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. One thing these players do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to because hitters are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners because these hitters know what to do when runners are on.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The batter now, Jorge Polanco, collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And a swing and a miss there. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the
50
Astros
RBIs now.
on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play.
Slider,
bases empty.
curveball, changeup, and sweeper.
Fly ball down the line. Cruz.
Tough
on his
play.
way over. Got it. Nice grab.
Didn't even move the PCI because that fastball
Second inning,
is coming
set to
in
go.
hot.
Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1.
Whole lot of designations going on.
And there's the ball. And that one is downstairs. And it's 3-2.
2 strikes.
Well struck right field. This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And that misses.
1 ball,
1 strike. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Runner takes off. Fouled off. He was late. Now
Nice.
fly ball to right center. Rodriguez
Jam.
sizes this one up. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Nice.
C.J. Abrams in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Abrams with a homer in his last game. Wood on at second with 2 down. Swing and a
Beautiful.
miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Logan Evans works out of that inning after a leadoff double.
And an excellent job keeping it right. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the second. Leading off, Cal Raleigh. Gore back to work. Gore in his 4th year, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017.
It was a 9-pitch first inning for Mackenzie Gore.
It's a tough
so
pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the
we can't let him do that.
Fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he
oh, don't move the PCI. We finally got one there.
1-2 here. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And the swing, it's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Damn it.
And he pumps it a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next pitch is outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Randy into left field. Emser on the board. 1-0. Randy Arozarena back in the starting lineup.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing.
I mean, does he just platoon versus lefties and Masataka platoons versus righties? Because it seems like that's where this is headed. We're just going to have to accept that we can't hit righties with Randy Arozarena, but boy, can he hit lefties. He just took Mackenzie Gore deep. He dropped the bat head on a fastball down and in.
So that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of
no doubter.
But it was just a better swing.
Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Swings through that.
No ball, 1 strike.
So we couldn't beat Mike Soroka, but we're going to hang tough with Mackenzie Gore, possibly.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Don't swing at that. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
What happened to taking pitches? Now JP gets a perfect and sends it into center. Back goes Young. He did not catch it. It's out. Another home run for the M's here in the second inning. Crawford with the yak. 2-0 M's. Wow. A lefty yak from JP. Okay.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a
we'll take it.
Effort, but
we love it.
Plays are so tough to pull off.
I love that.
He'd love to have another shot at it.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here is Mitch Garver.
Can Mitch Garver record his first hit of the season?
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
It's not going to be easy.
Able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He still does not have a hit. That's insane.
Now. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. On to the third inning, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz.
Keibert? It was Keibert. Keibert?
Ruiz went deep in his most recent game.
I mean, who didn't go deep for the Nationals yesterday?
And that is downstairs. And 1-1.
Ooh, that thing hung.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So we are in the last week of May.
That one off the mark. 3-2 now.
And they're already showing
and a foul
trade interest on the bottom line.
That one
Oh!
No one can get there.
I don't blame you for not getting to that, Randy. That ball was scorched. What a throw!
And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Dylan Cruz stands in here.
It is another leadoff double.
Runner at second, nobody out. That's in for a strike.
For the Nationals.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh,
this one smoked.
that was a hanging slider, and it's going to be a tie game.
He'll score.
Seeing some good
Lucky Dylan didn't do more with that.
Consecutive extra base hits. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at second. On the ground to the left. And
I didn't think Randy Arozarena's homer was going to be
the 0-2.
Was going to be all that was needed tonight.
just locked him up on that 0-2 changeup away right there. So clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for, and I think it's all because of the sequence. After two
Jacob
pitches
Young
hard
is
to start the at-bat,
oddly
you're
aggressive
basically having to
at
guess
the plate.
and commit to what you think is coming next. You don't have a whole lot of time
For a guy that has supposed to have no power.
And now 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Rosarena pulls it down, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ground ball.
Acuna's going to come up throwing against 90 speed Dylan Cruz. It was just a little bit offline.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up.
And we're tied.
On this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind
and if I make a perfect throw on that, I wonder.
You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Wood batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Oh my goodness. Acuna?
Well struck right field. Acuna moving back. Tattooed
No.
to Tater Town and gone.
And we're down again.
Good, and they add a couple more. It's 4-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one
I don't know
another.
if that was robbable or not, but yeah, we still haven't. 2 months into the season, we have not figured out how to rob a home
As
run.
hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to
We
try
are
and
pitching
bring
on
down
Hall
the
of
bat.
Fame.
Here's Juan Yepes. On the ground to third.
9 runs given up in
They're
what was it,
happy to
4
just get
innings
off the field after that frame.
by
So they move out in front after a 4-run
by Brian
on
Wu.
first. Back in Seattle, here comes Anthony Rizzo.
4 runs in 3 innings for Logan Evans. The
Late with the swing.
The
there.
rough starts continue for Logan Evans, man. He was so surprising at the start of the year. But things are kind of falling off for this guy right now. I mean, this is his 10th start, or 11th maybe. 6.15. Yeah, this is his 10th start. 6.15 ERA, guys.
In there with that front side against
Half his starts he's not
breaking ball.
Fights that
not doing
one
so
away.
hot.
The count remains 0-2.
4 quality starts. I mean, if he got a quality start today, he'd have 5 quality starts in 10 outings. It's not entirely bad. Not a bad thing.
There at 98 miles an hour.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off.
Well, we're hitting on
Try to
legend.
stay back with 2 strikes. Make sure that they can.
So on one hand, our pitching is so bad we're down to Hall of Fame plus. Our hitting
through the zone, elevated a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
The hitting has been great, while the pitching's been atrocious, and
I am elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location,
we scored
very
7
difficult to catch up
unnecessary
to,
runs
especially with
last
that
game,
velocity.
while giving up 9. So now we're hitting on legend,
1 out, base is empty.
and probably still lose again. Way to lay off that. Way to lay off
Recognize
that.
that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ooh.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ronald Acuna has abused Hall of Fame plus to the tune of a 311 average.
Empty. Good job to fight that.
28 home runs, 43 RBIs, a 751 slugging, and an OPS over 1,000.
And a pitch.
Ooh.
This to third, and that's just foul.
Good at bat.
The 2-2.
What an at bat by Acuna. That's going to be a hit.
Still finds a way to get off the throw.
That was a professional at bat by Ronald Acuna Jr.
Break as they get a base runner at first. 1 gone, runner at first. And stepping in for the
I'm
Mariners,
pretty sure
Julio
Mackenzie
Rodriguez.
Gore has the cork We're just going to make sure. No, he doesn't. He has the Road Warrior quirk, though.
0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Cabert still the catcher? Yes, he is.
First pitch misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Acuna runs. Strike
that was a good
in
pitch to
there.
hit, too.
Throw, safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
28 for Ronald Acuna Jr.
Hit on the ground to short. Abrams. Tags
Oh my God.
No throw.
What are we doing? It's not going to matter because I thought maybe that could distract him though.
Up next for the Mariners.
Damn it.
Flied to right his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
First to 50 in Major League Baseball in the RBI category.
That's down and in, a slider miss.
Definitely stealing on this pitch.
And a speedy guy
Even taking a lead here against the lefty.
Get
back.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
They're not throwing over on 2-0, right?
Here comes the pitch.
Not pitching out. That's an easy stolen base for J-Rod.
Throw to second and great jump. Check on the runner. Rodriguez back in on a dive. Man on second, 2 down. Runner.
Oh, no!
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, he gets back. Oh, my goodness.
Man,
he got back.
It's so fun to watch.
Two outs.
Damn it. Damn it. Oh.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening.
It's a lot different trying to hit on Legend. Well. And that's what's going to keep us at bay in this franchise.
And it's 1-0.
Well, these
Damn.
doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85%.
Why is hitting on Legend so different than hitting on Hall of Fame
special
Plus?
Stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The 2-1.
Ball 3.
Oh boy.
That one the other way. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Damn it. Another leadoff hitter.
C.J. Abrams.
Or another leadoff runner.
First offering and it just
Need that call,
misses.
Blue. You can't kill me like that.
Next offering is fouled back. That one's
That's a
in
great
there.
pitch.
And they count 1 and 2. In the dirt, but kept close. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second.
Oh! Caught enough of the plate. Strike 3. A huge strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call
on C.J. Abrams.
The pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to.
Third straight inning, though, a runner at second with nobody out.
That call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Oh, he gets the call. This umpire is being generous. For once. Struck him out with a cutter up and in, 2-away.
Just off the edge of the plate. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time
this is risky.
Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted.
Cruz got him earlier on a hanging slider, but that one, you can keep it off the plate. It's a good pitch.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Popped up, and he's going to get out of the inning.
Towards left field. And that is that. So
Just try to salvage this outing. He's already given up 7
back to
hits.
the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Cal Raleigh. And there's
You don't need to swing at
Well,
that.
these Mariners doing a great job, Boog.
Absolutely
just waiting for
don't
the
need to be
right
swinging at
pitch
that.
to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able
Move
to
the
push a couple
PCI
of runs
too
across the
far.
score
I
as
don't know
well.
why we get on Legend and then we all of a sudden don't know what we're doing.
That one missed.
Like I said, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know why. You get to Legend and we don't know what we're doing.
Set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing the
And there's
bat.
the ball.
Curveball, slider, changeup, sweeper. I mean, it's
Got him swinging.
nasty what he's got. You think it's going to be a slider or a sweeper, and it turns out to be a changeup right over the plate. Like,
just disconnected from.
I guess you look at the PCI. I didn't even freaking move it. I moved it back.
That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So.
Oh my God, Randy got a 97 mile per hour fastball down the
A
middle.
little tough to watch right now.
And makes the grab.
But yeah, this is going to be tough to watch because this is hitting on Legend.
Kobe Mayo.
And,
Up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time.
Until we prove we can do it, this is going to be tough to watch. I mean, look at where the PCI is.
You're doing that. Could have a really good day out there on the mound.
There you go. Closer.
That one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Look out!
Tying run comes to the plate, I guess. You
He
can
had 2 strikes
look
on
at the
him,
bright side here.
and he hit him. And now for Seattle.
JP hit his 10th homer of the year.
He's already homered here in this one.
Oof.
Strike 1.
0-1.
Mayo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Tap foul at the plate.
It feels darn near impossible to hit.
Down strikes he goes.
I was like,
That's
there is
his
no
8th
way that that
strikeout
can
of
end
the
up in the
game.
zone, right?
And we're
It
back.
did.
Now here is Ahmed
How?
Rosario.
How did that end up in the
On the
zone?
ground at first. Takes it himself. 1 away here in the 5th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Young stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering
pitch.
misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Get out of
And
play.
that one ripped to left and foul ball.
Make an accurate pitch, and that's a strike 3.
Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today.
Make it
Economical
5 for
with the
Logan
pitch count.
Evans.
Low. Now in the box.
Beautiful
Comes
first
up
pitch
empty with a
curveball.
swing there.
Throws the slider
On
off
the
of
ground,
it.
right side.
Gets Nathaniel Lowe to ground out.
In plenty of time.
5
to
innings
first.
in the
It
books. Okay.
is back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Mitch, I don't know how long
Back to work.
this
And he
can
chases a
last
high
because you
fastball.
don't have a hit.
Garver goes
Mitch Garver is 0 for 23
takes
plate
first
appearances.
one. 34-year-old vet, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2013. Swing and a
Sends
high
one
fly
high to
ball
left.
field. Wood sizing this one up.
It's going to be caught.
He makes the grab.
24
And there's
plate
one down.
appearances without a hit.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Yeah, there's the strike.
That feels unhittable. How am I supposed to go get that if I'm protecting against this?
Cut on and
That
lifted
might
in the
bloop in
air.
there.
Cruz on the move.
It does not.
2 down.
But yeah, I have to swing at that. That
I
is
think the key. I mean, if he can get
he's
through
dotting
one
the
more
corners.
inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Acuna up for the third time and takes ball 1.
3 hits.
Two down, nobody
One of them
out.
was Acuna's
Last half
infield
of inning
single
number 5.
on Legend.
Next
The other
offering is
2
fouled
were
back.
solo homers on Hall of Fame Plus. That was a hanger. We noticed it, we caught it, and we were just early on it. Oh, man. Not going to get many mistakes like that from Gore. Damn it. And he just runs it up and he throws you an unhittable fastball. I mean, you can't, we can't touch it. We can't touch that fastball. It's insane.
And that one is inside ball.
And Logan Evans has almost no shot here in the 6th inning, but we threw 4 innings with our long reliever last night, and he gets a big first out against Wood. Okay, Logan.
Juan Yepes will hit next.
Quality start is off the table, but
There's a strike.
6 innings of 4-run ball is not great, but
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
it's not 9 runs given up like Brian Wu did, so
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
he struck him out 2 away.
Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Hot shot.
Attaboy, Rizzo.
And he snags it to end the inning. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
65 pitches for Mackenzie Gore.
In this one. Swings through that one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid.
Energy is
of
going down.
contact.
Confidence
Some
is
guys,
through the roof.
They'll nibble just because they don't.
There
want
you
to
go.
hit.
Base hit J-Rod, and we're in business here in the 6th inning. We just need to get him out of the game. I'll take my chances against that bullpen, but we got to find a way to get him out of the game, get that pitch count up, and that is huge right there to start the 6th. If he slide steps, you take. Doesn't slide step, I don't know why I'm swinging at that.
With good speed on first.
Polanco swings through it for strike 1. Turned on.
Oh,
Wide of third.
he floated a curveball.
Over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Rudder takes off.
And he did it again. It's a base hit. J-Rod gets caught in between first and second. He wasn't going to third anyway. He actually probably would have got to third if I didn't get my controls switched up there, but back-to-back singles in the 6th off Gore. And here's Cal Raleigh.
Satisfying that a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Raleigh swings through it for strike 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th.
Oh, and you just knew that was going to fucking happen, didn't you? A double play. Oh, my God, Cal.
So 2 down now, and here is Randy Arozarena. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance.
That is so bad. That just kills the rally. Kills the rally.
In the dirt, blocked. And the
Randy
runner
homered off
holds.
Gore earlier. It was a fastball.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Ever since then,
That's
well,
outside.
I guess after the JP homer,
Breaking pitches away,
Gore has been
you
dotting
get the
his
feeling as a
fastballs
hitter that
here
the pitcher's
and
afraid
there.
that he doesn't want to challenge you, so I think the confidence level is raised.
That was a
right here.
90-mile-per-hour slider.
Runner at second.
Now it's 2-2. We have no idea what he's going to throw. It's probably going to be a high fastball.
Got him.
It was down and in.
Double digits with his 10th.
He has struck out 10
The
Mariners.
batter will be the shortstop.
That's going to be it for Logan Evans. And the lefty Tyler Saucedo's coming in with a 2-run deficit. Try to hold this thing
Pitch
close.
misses inside, and that's ball one.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Into center. Rodriguez racing after it. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's one away. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that misses. 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
2-2.
And now it's filled up.
Count's full.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Towards first, and that's foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Hey! Woo! 0-2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly as they can. New arm out of the bullpen, Kyle Finnegan.
Well,
Here's
the best
Kyle
relievers
Finnegan.
love the opportunity
Throw
to
their
come
best
in and protect
reliever
the
here in the
tight
bottom
lead
of the 7th.
late in the ball game. Some of them are
Fastball,
just
splitter,
wired
slider.
different, so we'll see
Don't
what he's
swing
got
at
here.
that. That was
Swing to the
idiotic.
first
Thank
pitch.
you.
Appeal down to first, and no swing, says James Kingsley. Swings and misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Terrible at bat by Mayo.
Way out front for strike
Slider
2.
hangs.
The Nationals have some
It's a lot
action
different
going
than
in
the
the
90
pen.
mile per
Derek
hour
Law
slider from Gore.
preparing to come on if needed. Lopez.
Fastball,
also
splitter,
throwing.
slider.
Strike
Oh.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Garver at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. High fly ball, right field.
Garver makes
Cruz
contact.
moving under this
Warning
one.
track power again.
That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Saucedo back to work. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Swings and chases a low one there. Garver collects, fires to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Saucedo in his 5th season, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Next offering is in for a strike.
Throw this weird, funky pitch to him.
And it skips into dirt. Fans
Him up for
another.
3.
That's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Low, Wood, and Yepes. We at least have lefty-lefty for the next 2 batters.
And a foul ball. Check swing. And the count is
gnarly.
0-2. Two outs. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the National. And here is Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo, bottom 8. They're going with Finnegan again. He only had a 9-pitch 7th inning. Fastball, splitter, slider. Ooh!
Fought off foul.
99.
Next pitch is outside. Activity in the Washington bullpen.
Ferrar, the
Jose
closer,
Ferrer,
who got the save last night.
Martinez.
Lopez, who...
The 1-1.
And Rizzo sends one high to right field. There's one for the fans. A 1-run game here in Seattle. A major bomb from the Rizzler.
Third home run of the season. It's 4-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog.
433. That was no cheapie. Anthony Rizzo's got his 3rd home run as a Mariner. 108 off the bat. And they still are 6 runs away from locking this thing down. The Mariners, can you get something going here?
So they bring on the veteran, Jorge Lopez.
That's it for Finnegan. It's Lopez.
The righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Already forget what we did against Lopez in the last game.
Back to the top of the order.
But now it's the top of the order.
Jr.
Sinker, curve, change, slider, fastball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Trying to hold a 1-run
Nobody
lead
out in the 8th.
bottom half of the 8th inning.
And Acuna's going to tie the ball game up.
And it's gone.
An equalizer from La Bestia.
He nails one.
Blown save.
His 29th of the season, and we're starting over. It's
The MLB
4-3.
lead,
And that's his
29.
third straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up.
5 straight games with a home run.
Thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Rodriguez digs in now.
Oh.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Young on his way over. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
His 16th home run of the month of May. No, 17th, because he hit 2 yesterday.
In the air, out towards left center.
Polo will fly out.
It down, and there's 2 gone.
2 gone.
At the plate, Cal Raleigh.
Back up to the middle of legend. Raleigh sends one high to right center. Does it have enough? It is caught in the gap by the speedy Young, and this inning's over.
Now the left fielder, James Wood. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Munoz is coming in to lock this thing down.
Andres Munoz.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Outside low, and it's 2-0.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that
That's
he
a strike,
goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going. Go ahead run on base. Juan Yepez digging in for the Nationals and fouled off.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just outside. Now 2-2.
If you're a base runner, you
Oh,
got to
my
stay
goodness.
dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Oh my
Swing
goodness.
to the liner, base hit out of the right center field. Around second is
Dude,
Wood.
are you
Runner
kidding me,
around third, on
Munoz?
his way to the
You
plate.
gotta be
He'll
kidding
score
me,
easily.
man.
Everything came together for him.
We have
I
got
love the
some
approach
serious
he had
issues
right
with
there
Andres
that pitch.
Munoz.
Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's
Almost
able to
every
do in
time
the
he comes
opposite
in now,
field
he's
gap
giving
for
up a
double.
run. It feels like. And this was a clean inning, too. This wasn't even a save
Runner in
situation.
scoring position, no outs. Luis Garcia, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. The 1-2. That's down and in.
Oh, boy.
One game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rodriguez sizes this one up. He's got it. One down. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. And that one pulled foul. And that one popped in the air left field. Rosarena moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Now the catcher up to hit. Keibert Ruiz hammers that one. Curling down the line.
Oh, it went foul. Oh, my gosh. I didn't want to look at it. That would have
Crowd
been...
locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Just missed.
I mean, he just... So, it's... I wish he had a changeup or a splitter.
Next pitch misses. And that's ball 2. There's a strike.
Back up there.
Up the middle.
Oh, my... How did you not get that, JP? Really?
He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Got the job done.
Brutal.
By 2. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
He did not go around. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That clips the zone. 1 and 2. 2 runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the 9th. Blows the high heat pitch, and that's a strikeout. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Nationals 6 and the M's 4. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jose A. Ferrer.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty
believe it.
high turnover rate
Sinker
because
change,
of it. Every
fastball
outing
slider.
seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
got to be a hit.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Abrams tosses to first. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
Lefty JP, yeah, screw it. We're going to try it. Frustrating.
And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches.
Jose Ferrar really that
gotta
good?
Get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
This team has won the series with the win in this game today, so you got your eye on a sweep. It's not going to be easy to do. When you're on the road, a home team is always fighting to keep themselves alive. So got to come out, execute, play really good baseball tomorrow to complete this sweep.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
Rough.